3-second test is as good of a proxy as we have to say how hard it will be for the AI to learn what we as humans instinctually know. Here's a good 3-second test for you. So, is this avocado ripe? Maybe you have an immediate answer in your head. Maybe you don't. Now, the 3-second test is, does it take you under 3 seconds as a human to come up with an answer? If it does, and the faster you can come up with an answer, then the more objective the task is, and therefore the probably the easier it's going to be to train a pretty accurate AI model. If it takes you more than a couple seconds, or even would require minutes of thinking or additional context, then that's going to be a really hard task for AI to replicate at a human or above human level. And maybe you think this one's easy, but how do we know, right? Is the avocado ripe? Well, I can see some visual cues going both ways. But what's the context, right? Am I making guacamole? So is this avocado ripe enough for guacamole? Or am I making avocado toast, where I need it to be a little more on the unripe side so I get those perfect angles? What type of avocado is it? Does it naturally look a different shade of green if it's riper or more unripe based on that? What am I trying to do with the avocado? Am I trying to make a TikTok video? In which case, do I need it to be more, a little bit on the unripe side in order to achieve my effect? Lastly, do I have any historical trauma with avocados? Have I eaten a really ripe avocado before, which makes my personal preference a bit more towards a perfectly ripe or a little unripe avocado, right? All of this context plays into the original question of, is this avocado ripe? And if we show this photo to 5 different people, they're going to have different answers based on that context. What am I trying to do with it? What else do I know? What am I trying to use the avocado for? And do I have any other context? And so suddenly this problem, the seemingly very objective binary black and white problem, becomes more of a gradient, more of a scale, where you can think of the avocado as a range, right? You're never going to look at avocados the same way, and maybe you shift your thinking a little bit about them. But this is getting into the complexity of training AI. Seemingly simple tasks have lots of hidden complexities, and that's because of all of the rest of the context that we as humans come to images with, that machines need to learn. And the only way to learn is by seeing lots and lots of examples.